Black Panther, King T'Challa, hailing from the small but incredibly advanced African nation of Wakanda, King T'Challa is far more than a king. He's the Black Panther, the latest in a long line of warriors sworn to protect their people and their homeland. After the demise of his father, King T'Chaka, T'Challa inherited the mantle of the Black Panther, but it wasn't simply handed to him. In keeping with Wakandan tradition, he had to earn the title through sacred rituals and ceremonial combat, proving himself worthy of carrying on a legacy that stretches back generations. T'Chaka himself had once served as the Black Panther before and eventually stepping away from the role as age and the responsibilities of ruling Wakanda demanded more of his attention. Politics was never T'Challa's favorite part of the job. He much preferred action to diplomacy, but he understood that being a leader meant more than winning battles. It meant guiding an entire nation. As king, T'Challa had the difficult task of balancing Wakanda's traditions with the realities of a changing world. For centuries, Wakanda maintained an image of being a small, isolated country, carefully hiding its true technological achievements and its vast reserves of vibranium, the rare metal that made the nation one of the most powerful and prosperous on Earth. Standing at the crossroads of warrior, king, and protector, T'Challa carries the weight of his ancestors while defending Wakanda from threats both within and beyond its borders. T'Challa was raised from birth to be a warrior, and it shows every time he steps into the battlefield. As the Black Panther, he is a master of both armed and unarmed combat, having trained in countless martial arts and fighting disciplines from around the world. Whether he's fighting with his bare hands, wielding swords, daggers, spears, or even legendary weapons like the ebony blade, T'Challa is one of the most accomplished combatants on Earth. His skills are backed by years of relentless training and conditioning, but they're also enhanced by a mystical art-shaped herb. The herb elevates his physical abilities to the peak of the human potential, allowing him to push his body far beyond normal limits. He can endure tremendous punishment, withstand intense physical stress, and continue fighting through levels of pain that would stop most people in their tracks. What makes T'Challa's fighting style especially unique is how he blends techniques from across the globe with the warrior traditions of Africa. He incorporates powerful African combat arts such as Dambe, a hard-hitting West African boxing style, Ngolo, an acrobatic Angolan martial art known for its fluid kicks and movements, and La'am, the grappling heavy wrestling tradition of Senegal. He also draws heavily from Eastern martial arts, utilizing the devastating blows and knees of Muay Thai alongside the explosive spinning and aerial kicks of Taekwondo. When a fight moves into close quarters, his mastery of Jiu-Jitsu, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, allows him to control, restrain, and submit opponents who may be larger or physically stronger than he is. And when weapons come into play, T'Challa is just as dangerous. He is highly skilled in traditional Wakandan spear combat and the Nguni stick fighting, using speed, precision, and tactical awareness to overwhelm his enemies. The result is a fighting style that is fast, adaptable, and incredibly efficient, a perfect reflection of the Black Panther himself, a warrior, a king, and one of the world's greatest martial artists. Mr. Terrific. Michael Holt, better known as Mr. Terrific, isn't just one of DC's greatest heroes. He's widely regarded as the third smartest person on Earth, guided by his personal motto, fair play. Michael Holt proves that you don't need superpowers to stand along demagogues, aliens, and metahumans. Armed with an extraordinary mind, elite athleticism, and some of the most advanced technology on the planet, he's become one of the most respected heroes in the DC Comics universe. Long before he put on the mask, Michael Holt was already a once in a generation genius. A true child prodigy, he possessed what was described as a natural aptitude for natural aptitudes. He earned an incredible 14 PhDs across multiple disciplines, including engineering, mathematics, and law. He built a multi-million technology company from the ground up and even won an Olympic gold medal in a decathlon, making him one of the most accomplished human beings on the planet. But despite all his success, tragedy struck when his wife, Paula, and their unborn child were killed in a devastating car accident. Overwhelmed by grief and struggling to find a reason to go on, Michael Holt considered ending his life. At his lowest point, he was visited by the Spectre, who shared the story of Terry Sloan, the original prior Mr. Terrific. Inspired by Terry Sloan's example of overcoming despair through service to others, Michael Holt embraced the mantle of Mr. Terrific and dedicated himself to helping people and making the world a better place. What truly sets Michael Holt apart is his mind. He's often mentioned in the same breath as Batman and Lex Luthor when discussing the greatest intellects in the DC universe. With a near photographic memory and expertise across countless scientific and technological fields, Michael Holt approaches every challenge like a puzzle waiting to be solved. His most famous inventions are the T-Spears, small floating robotic devices that serve as multi-purpose tools on the battlefield. These advanced spears can project holograms such as hack sophisticated computer systems, generate force fields, release electrical attacks, gather intelligence, and even provide Michael Holt with aerial mobility. Combined with his cybernetic interface, they make him a one-man technological powerhouse. Michael Holt's T-Mass is just as impressive. Bonded directly to his skin through nanotechnology, the mask renders him invisible to virtually all electronic surveillance and tracking systems, allowing him to operate undetected even in highly secure environments. Beyond his intelligence, Mr. Terrific is also an elite athlete and a highly trained fighter. As an Olympic gold medalist and a holder of black belts in 6 different martial arts disciplines, he has pushed his body to peak human performance. His combat style emphasizes precision, efficiency, and strategy, with particular expertise in boxing and judo. Rather than relying solely on physical skill, Michael Holt often combines his martial arts mastery with real-time tactical support from his T-Spears, allowing him to outthink opponents as effectively as he maneuvers them. Within the superhero community, Holt is perhaps best known for his leadership within the Justice Society of America. As a longtime member and chairman of the team, he has served as both its strategic mastermind, moral compass as well. Whether he's facing cosmic threats, solving impossible scientific problems, or stepping into a fight against superpowered opponents, Mr. Terrific embodies the idea that determination, intelligence, and preparation can be very bit as powerful as superhuman abilities. In a world filled with superheroes who can fly, bend reality, or move mountains, Michael Holt stands as proof that the human mind, when pushed to its absolute limits, can be just as extraordinary. Batwing. Luke Fox, although being the son of Lucius Fox, the brilliant president of Wayne Enterprises, owned by Bruce Wayne, as we know as Batman, he was determined to make his own path. Despite having the intelligence, education, and connections to secure a prestigious position at his father's company, Luke Fox repeatedly turned down opportunities to join Wayne Enterprises, ran by his father, Lucius Fox, to be clear, choosing instead to carve out his own identity. A gifted student and natural prodigy, Luke Fox graduated from MIT with dual degrees in engineering and in business management, attracting hundreds of job offers from around the world. Yet, corporate success was not what he was after. Inspired by Gotham's heroes, especially Batman, Luke Fox wanted something more meaningful. To prove himself, he immersed himself in mixed martial arts and competitive cage fighting, hoping his combination of intellect and combat ability would catch Batman's attention and earn him a place among Gotham's protectors. His decision often put him at odds with his father, who envisioned a very different future for his son. Everything changed when Lucius Fox was nearly killed during an attack by the heretic. Realizing he could no longer stand on the sidelines, Luke Fox turned to the cutting-edge technology available through Wayne Enterprises and adopted the mantle of Batwing, becoming one of Gotham City's newest vigilantes. Before becoming a hero, Luke had already built an impressive resume. He had served as a soldier with deployments in the Middle East, gaining valuable real-world combat experience that sharpened both his tactical awareness and leadership skills while he was with the military. Combined with his academic brilliance, that military background made him uniquely prepared for life as a crime fighter. As Batwing, Luke combines advanced technology with elite fighting ability. His highly sophisticated Batwing suit grants him enhanced protection, advanced systems, and even the ability to fly using its mechanical wings, allowing him to patrol Gotham City from the skies and respond rapidly to threats. But what makes Luke Fox especially dangerous is that he doesn't rely solely on his gear. Long before putting on the suit, he was already a standout MMA competitor and cage fighting prodigy. His training across multiple disciplines made him a formidable hand-to-hand combat, capable of holding his own even without his technology. One of his greatest strengths is his boxing ability. Trained by Ted Grant, better known as Wildcat, a former heavyweight champion and legendary hero, Luke developed into a world-class boxer known for powerful combinations and devastating knockout punches capable of ending fights in an instant. Beyond his physical skills, Luke Fox possesses a tactical mind that has earned praise from Batman himself. He excels at quickly analyzing opponents, identifying weaknesses, adapting his strategy in real time. Whether facing dangerous criminals, enhanced enemies, or superpowered threats, Luke's combination of intelligence, combat skill, and battlefield awareness allows him to compete far above what most would expect. Ultimately, as a member of the Bat family, Luke Fox stands as one of the Gotham's rising heroes, a brilliant engineer, decorated veteran, skilled fighter, and high-tech crime fighter who continues to prove that he belongs alongside Batman and the rest of the Gotham's finest defenders.